This is Dustin Bass with the Sons of History, and you're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hey there, everybody. What's going on? This is YPC, Young Professionals of Conroe, Son, and Taylor coming back at you guys again. Friday at noon, 106.1 and 104.5 FM here in Lake Conroe. Everybody that's listening, Son, go ahead and tell everybody what YPC is all about.
YPC, Young Professionals of Conroe, is all about our community, outreach, awareness of all the wonderful, amazing entrepreneur under the age of 40 that lives in Montgomery County. We want to highlight everything they do, from gardening to landscaping to automotive to flipping donuts to whatever you want to name it. We want to highlight your story. We want to get your name out there. We want to help let everyone know who you are and what you're about. That's YPC.
Why under 40, Son?
Shoot. Man, I don't want to discriminate. You go ahead and answer that. I want to get... Go ahead.
There's not discriminating when you're talking about the next generation. So, under 40 because there are a lot of people that are under the age of 40 that are going to be the next generation of businessmen and women. And we want to help inspire those that might be dreaming about getting started, that might have plans but haven't got started on getting started or gotten started on those plans. And for those that might be struggling just to keep their head on their shoulders while in business right now, or for those that are just looking for a little bit of inspiration toward their next step in their business, all entrepreneurs are welcome here at YPC under the age of 40. And we're not going to discriminate. We bring people in over the age of 40 every now and then.
Yes,
I'm not
we
going to
do.
name names because nobody needs to know certain people's ages. But
It's all good.
There's been a guest or two.
So we do highlight, like he said, we highlight what you do. And we know that being an entrepreneur is not as easy as you see on social media. All those people talking about selling this, selling that, we're not going to say any name, but there's a struggle. There's always that struggle. And sometimes the guests that we have on might hit on a subject that you're going through that could help you possibly get through what you're going through. So that's another reason why we started YPC, is to help our community out, that things can be reached out to you guys. There's resources that is available in Conroe that's not that far away.
YPC has also just recently been endorsed by Jody Chakowski, our mayor, which means that we're going to be hosting, starting in March, monthly entrepreneurial meetings.
Shout out to Mayor Jody.
Shout out to Mayor Jody Chakowski. Shout out to Holly Arbuckle.
That's right. Go like his page, please. Go follow him. Just go follow Mayor Jody. He's doing a lot of great things right now. Don't just take it from us.
Go check out his page and see what he's all about. He's all about getting back and staying active within the community. He's not staying behind his desk. He's not staying in his office. He's getting out there, and he is helping each and every member that he can of Conroe's wonderful community.
Not just that, man. Shout out to the councils.
Shout out to the
officials.
city council. Shout out to all of the officials. Shout out to the processors and the processees.
And the processors.
I said that.
No, you did not.
I did too.
Sorry, we'll rewind and you'll hear it.
That's
But anyway,
okay.
shout out to our city, Conroe. Shout out to Montgomery, Willis, Woodlands. What else? That's it, huh? Cut and shoot. We won't forget about you.
New Waverly, Magnolia, Spring, Tomball.
Is New Waverly?
Houston, Texas.
Is that Montgomery?
Arkansas.
Okay.
New York.
Okay, well, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. How are you?
I am good. It's not as cold as it was in Michigan when I was up there last week. This week is a lot better. I'm going to tell you that. Last week was a very, very, very stressful week for me. But, managed to get through it, didn't let that hold me down.
What's it like in business when stress hits you hard?
Oh, man, when it hits you hard, I'll tell you, you think a lot, you lose sleep. But at the same time, if your experience with stress and the problems that come with being an entrepreneur is kind of like a video game, That's kind of like a little video game. You know, you get beat by your opponent, and then you come back. It's like, hey, I know how to beat him this time. And then all of a sudden he beat you again. It's like, you know, you just get better with every match you lose. So stress and problems is a great thing to have. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
You learn
Amen.
from every mistake in every battle, and it's a well-fought battle with great people around you. Like, hey, shout out to you because you were definitely there.
Ditto.
Every step of the way, you know what I mean? You were there to be supportive, advice, just everything. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you guys also surround yourself with great people in your life. Shout out to Brad, who was there as well, too.
Shout out to Brad.
From Gallivan Coffee, Robert from Mama Marinas. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you guys
Shout
have
out to Robert.
a what they call that, a support group, a bunch of people that you can rely on, you know what I mean, with that can comfort you, give you some advice when you can't seem to figure things out on your
A
own.
group of friends, a council, a board.
Well, what you
whatever
said it
want
last
to-
week, it was you was like, man, you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with, correct?
You are.
You are.
These are your peers. These are
Yeah.
people you choose to surround yourself with. They are your circle. Are you oval or whatever? If you're I don't want to sound
Yeah, don't discriminate on shapes and sizes and stuff
I
like
don't know,
that.
man. Okay, it could be an octagon, a
But
pentagon.
this week is so much better for all of us. You know what I mean? My family, you seem like you're upbeat. You need a shave, but besides
I'm
that,
not. You need a shave.
No, you need a shave. I got a haircut.
I know, and it looks good.
Hey, shout out to Glendo. Shout out to Joe who took care of me. That's my go-to.
This is the best haircut I think I've seen you have.
You like
Go
that
ahead,
hair?
show everybody.
No, you like that hair? It's pretty nice.
It looks like you dyed it a little, man.
No, seriously. Like ever since that show, man, he made me just like, you know what? Go see my girl Joe. She'll take care of you, and she definitely took care of me. Love getting my hair cut there. Second time already, and I'm not gonna go anywhere else. You want to see my hair? I'll show you my hair.
So show everybody your hair. Then I want to make
I'm
sure
gonna tell
everybody
you now.
knows what we got
hey,
going on.
I got a beanie on, so it's a hot mess right now. But look at that.
Move it around a little bit. Let them see how clean it is, man.
Don't mind the dandruff. I use Head and Shoulder, and I don't have any dandruff. But yeah, look at it. You know what I mean? It's very nice. It's soft. You know, you can run your fingers through my hair. Hey, you want to run your fingers through my hair?
I'm not gonna. Come here. Come here.
There you
Oh.
go. It feels nice,
Look at
doesn't
that.
it?
It does feel nice.
You see it? Feel like
Can
you
we
put.
see that?
Hey,
There, yeah.
Dick, you want to get on this? Okay.
Dick, come
then.
over here and put your fingers through his hair.
You did it last week. Unbelievable.
He did. When it was.
It's all
when no
good
one
though.
was
It's
looking.
all good though.
All right. So can I tell everybody what we're doing right now?
Man, go ahead.
Okay, everybody. So like we were saying, we got endorsed by Mayor Jody. So we're going to have individuals coming in, guest speakers, to talk about some of the entrepreneurial basics, anything from bookkeeping, taxes, the difference between, sole proprietorship, LLC, S Corp, how to get all those things started, proper processes and procedures, how to put together information to post out to get employees if you are looking for employees, banking, loan processes, business insurance, the difference, should you have it, how can you be protected, how can you get up off your feet and get started, little things like this and that. We're going to have individuals come in that are masters of their crafts and speak to our local entrepreneurs. So be on the lookout. If you don't already follow us on social media, follow us for more up-to-date information on that. We are also, YPC is officially going to be hosting a Miles for Trafficking event with a local charity called Hands of Justice. We're going to be raising awareness for human trafficking. This is coming up in April. For the month of April, we're going to be doing a virtual run from April 1st to April 30th. And on April 30th, we're going to be hosting one big extravaganza gala over here at the Conroe Tower. And then on May 1st, we're going to be doing an in-person 5K. So also be on the lookout for that. So again, go and follow us on
Follow us, give us a thumb up, give us a like, and if you think he sounds like a robot, let us know also, please, because I think he sounds like a robot.
If you want to see Dick do the Wheel of Death, again, I ask everybody to go ahead and put into any comment, Dick, do the Wheel of Death.
Nope. How many like you want us to have? So, just come on, make it impossible. Like, you're not gonna get that many like.
I'll do 300.
300 likes, guys. Please share it. If we get 300 likes, Dick is gonna do the Wheel of Death.
All right. 300 likes.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all heard
Oh,
it. He
can't
said
wait.
it. It's recorded. And if y'all don't, if we don't hear this on the show, we know what
why.
happened.
Yeah, we know why.
300
But hey,
likes.
check this out. That monthly meeting for all you young entrepreneur, all those who just starting out, getting their feet wet, make sure you follow us on our page for the latest news, because I'm going to tell you something special. Our very own Mayor Jody is going to do what?
He is going to cover the first round of drinks for
Ooh.
all y'all. We're going to be located at 202 Main, so come on by.
Shout out to Keith.
Who thinks that they can break the mayor's bank?
Hey, the city need the money, okay? We ain't trying to break the bank.
They do, but the more entrepreneurs that we can get together, the stronger the entrepreneurial movement is in the city, and the more money that might get spent into the city. So
Like
the
I
more
said,
money
if you
that
think
the
he
city
sounds
has.
like a robot, let me know. Put that in the description or put that in the comments.
Robot. I'm a real boy.
He's a real boy.
I am.
So, tell us, you excited for who we have today?
I'm very excited for who we have
Man.
today. Can we go? Do we have pictures that can we roll out? Do we have
Can-
anything?
No, let's just wait. Let's wait. Let's
wanna
surprise
wait?
it. Yeah.
We surprise everybody?
Oh, yeah. Let's surprise it. Let's surprise it.
I'm very excited. For all those listening, we are having just the Dent on. Just the Dent.
Man, I said, let us be a surprise, and you just ruined it.
I'm not good with surprises.
No, you're not. Unbelievable. You know, never tell a secret to Taylor. If you see him, don't ever
don't like
open your mouth and
secrets.
tell him about a secret because he's not going to be able to keep it.
That's not true.
I
can keep some things.
Just a second ago, I said, hey, it's a surprise. Let's surprise it. That
I
was-
thought you meant
No.
the pictures, man.
Unbelievable. Just remember, a person that can't keep a secret.
For those
this
of you,
man right
hey,
here.
all that means is that I'm honest and that I'm real.
Negative. You
true.
Need to learn
Positive.
how to not spoil. You're a spoiler, okay?
I'm
People
not
don't
a
like spoiler.
My wife doesn't know what's happening for Valentine's Day yet.
You might as well go ahead and spoil it.
I'm not.
You just spoil our guest.
I didn't say a name.
You know what? Let's move on.
I didn't
okay?
even say his work was great or
Let's-
his work was horrible.
Let's
I
move
didn't
on.
say any of those
Let's
things.
move on. Hey, look, guys, if you guys are a young entrepreneur and you want to be on the show, please reach out to us on our website or on social media. Send us a DM, a direct message, and say, introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and what you're about. And if there's anything we can do to help you out, we'll let you know. Right now, our entire month of April is available. So if you want to get on a show and you want to tell your story and you want to be heard, make sure you quickly send us a message because spots are filling up quick.
Spots are filling up quick.
Yeah, regardless of who you are and what you do, we want to hear about you.
Yes, we do.
Whoop,
Okay,
whoop.
everybody. I think we're going to go ahead and bring our guest in. So keep on the lookout. Again, check us out on all of our social media. All you got to do is type in YPC936 anywhere and everywhere that you go. Give us a like. 300 likes. Dick does the wheel of death. Do it. 300 likes. See the thumbs up? Just do it. Click it. Okay, everybody. See you soon. Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? An original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Cobion, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? YPC is back, and we've got a special guest here for you today, and he brought me a shirt to wear.
And he brought me a beanie to wear.
I like it. We got little rubber duckies.
Rubber
Quack,
ducky.
quack.
I just want you guys to... Nope, you guys can't see it. Nope, you can't see
I'm
it.
making my rubber ducky dance.
He's trying to make his chest dance. That's what he's trying to do.
Son, who do we have here today?
Hey, we have a special guest. Every guest is special to us and to Conroe. But this person that we have today is not just a friend, but man, this is my dude. He is somebody that I call very close. I admire who he is and how much drive he has in the workforce. We have no other than Mr. Just a Dent, Levon Homer himself.
Hello.
What's going on, Levon?
It's just another beautiful, gloomy day outside in Texas right now, and just trying to enjoy it to the best we can.
That's it.
I take it. I hear we got a video. So, can you walk us through this as it plays?
Give him the best shot. Do like
do it.
Tony Romo did to the Super Bowl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's my buddy. Man, he made this for me. What's his name? Steven. So those are the different tips that I use to fix dents. That's the shirt right there. You're wearing
Nice
that. You're wearing
smile.
that shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
look at
wearing
that
that
smile.
shirt.
That's that shirt right there. Those are the tools that I use. Built that cart myself so I can wheel it around, be more proficient. Just showcasing, put a dent in the car. Not a big deal. I can fix dents, right? I'll hit it. I'll make the dent and then I'll fix it in front of your face. Not a problem. Right? So then we're just doing a little shoot. Let me just slowly working it, blending it in, getting the eye and making sure it's perfect. And then
Beautiful.
show reflection. And then that's it. It's just a dent.
It's
I like
just
that
a
name.
dent.
I like how it flow.
Oh man.
Man, dude,
I-
it's just a dent.
It's just a dent.
So
It's no big deal.
I remember how I came up with the name. Right?
Go ahead, tell us.
So I was working for another company, and I knew I wanted to be a young entrepreneur, right? And work was slow, so I flew up back home to Michigan, and I'm sitting in my grandma's in her rocking chair, and I'm like, man, what am I gonna name my company? And I remember my predecessor, right, like the other guy that trained me, right? He always used to slap me in the back of the head, saying, "Levon, it's just a dent, just fix it," right? So I'm
Damn, he
sitting
slapped
there.
you in the back of the head?
Oh man, he was like, just,
I've been there before.
Man.
Bro, what
just-
a jerk.
man, just making it happen. And
you
then I'm
find-
sitting there.
let me find out who he
I'm
is.
like, what is the name? I'm like, oh. I was like, just a
Just a
dent.
Dent.
I was like, it's a slogan and a name within itself, right?
Yep.
Someone walks up to me with a dent, and I'm like, what do you think my name is?
It's
Right?
just a dent.
Yeah. And then,
Why the rubber ducky?
So I have a tattoo on my butt. Of a rubber duck. And it
Hey,
became.
you guys want to see the rubber ducky?
Yeah. I mean,
300 likes?
300 likes to see the rubber ducky.
And Dick will eat the wheel of death.
And it became my thing it's been about like 6 years now, and people just give me rubber ducks all the time. I have rubber ducks all over my office.
I love it.
Bro,
and
that's
it became
amazing.
my mascot and so on and so forth. I'm just running with it.
Bro, that's amazing.
I like it.
Just a dent.
Just a dent
Yeah.
with a rubber
rubber
ducky
ducky.
sidekick.
That's right, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Levon,
Yes, sir.
we're both from Michigan. Bro, when we first met each other, we kicked it off right away. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I drive past. I remember contacting you, and this is how we came in touch. So, on my way to work every morning, I pass by God's Garage. You mind putting that on silent, sir, please?
Yeah, I got
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
just-
playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Did you say silence or silence?
Silence.
Silence.
Oh.
Okay, so I pass by this sign every single day on my way to work. Passing by God's Garage, and right next to God's Garage has his banner, Just a Dent. So I'm like, Just a Dent. Okay, who this guy? Next time I pass, I'll catch his number. Pass by the next day, I didn't catch his number. You know what I mean? Going too fast, I can't see it, but I know it's there.
Why are you speeding, son?
35 an hour.
I caught something on our last show. Did anybody else catch that? Son had 2 shows ago. That Son, when Marcos was on, he said, "Next time you come in for a bumper change." When I went back and I rewatched, I thought, "Son, how many times are you damaging your bumper?"
Hey, I live my
Now,
life.
why
like
does
Dell
he
and
know?
Ronaldo.
Why
You gotta
are you a
understand.
bumper regular?
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. So I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Okay.
Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Not at all.
Winning is winning.
Exactly. Yeah, Chris, remember that, okay? Race war's coming up. So I got his number finally. I did a lot of business with dealership. Just how I came across Marcos too, Douglas Painted Body, and you
guy.
know who
Good guy.
Douglas?
Good
Yep,
guy.
good guy. So it's a little network right there. So I gave him a shot. When he came out, do you remember the first car you worked on?
I mean, I don't know exactly what series it was, but I remember the car, the white BMW.
No, it was not the white BMW. It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was a blue one, the wagon first.
No, it was a white one.
That's the last one you did.
No,
No,
I did the white one, then the blue one.
I believe him.
Okay.
Because how I impressed you is that I worked on this car and I had you take the headlight out for me, right? So I could fix the dent. And you're like, man, the other PDR company came over here. They said it couldn't be fixed, blah, blah, blah. That's how I won you over.
Okay.
He's
Dick,
right. You
Dick,
told me the
Dick,
same
that's
story.
how he won me over. Okay. No. But I did tell Dick earlier. I was like, man, this is how he won me over. Is because every other company that I brought out here said, no, we can't mess with it. It's too old. That's original paint. As soon as we try to fix it, we're going to damage the paint. If we damage the paint, we're responsible to pay for paint, all this other stuff. I was like, okay, can you just give it a shot? I gave you permission to do it. They said no. Even with my permission,
Yeah.
they would not touch it.
That's wild.
So I hit him up.
That's so wild.
And listen, God's Garage does a lot of amazing things, okay? So God's Garage, God put me in touch with him.
Okay.
And then after that, he came through and put his magic touch on my car. And I was like, I'm very, very, very impressed because where the dent was located, it was on the body line where the headlights increased, right? And
It's tough.
it was tough.
It wasn't easy.
But you did not just that one dent, you did all of it. The hood, the trunk, the quarter panel, everything on that car.
Yeah.
And I was like, his price was, man, phenomenal. Like, honestly, it was so fair. I was like, bro,
I have a package sale price.
yeah, he won me over. I'm like,
I'm
You
not
know.
here to take your money. I'm here to earn your business, right?
Yeah.
And,
Long term.
Yeah, long term. There's no point of charging like $1,000 for little dents,
Do you
right?
hear stuff like that often about, I can't do that with the paint, with that type of paint. It's too old, things
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, I fix all kinds of stuff where other people don't want to attempt it. Like, I'm one of the only people in the Houston surrounding area that does motorcycle tanks as
You've
well.
got great reviews
Yo.
online.
you guys got to go check his page out. Go ahead and give a shout out to your page where they can actually see
Please.
the motorcycle.
Oh, so
tank.
it's Instagram at Just a Dent.
Or what,
show up.
Facebook?
Same thing. Facebook, Just a Dent. My website, justadent.com.
I was looking at your face. Man, yeah, y'all got to go check it out. Go check
yeah.
out Just a Dent
But
every which way.
He definitely won me over by my car, and then he got my other BMW. You actually worked on all three of the BMWs that I own, right? And he knocked it out of the park. Not just only that.
You had all three of your cars are challenging.
Oh, yeah.
I had to take the whole back seat apart just to get to. It was wrapped, right? He
No,
just
yeah,
had
the
it
purple
wrapped.
one was wrapped.
And
A lot of people won't touch that.
They won't touch it if it's wrapped. They're like, oh, I can't fix that. But I mean, honestly, what's the worst that happen, right? I
Yeah.
give you a heads up. I'm like, hey man, I might damage the wrap, and you're like, okay, then I'm just gonna do it. What does it matter?
But I don't understand why.
Did you damage the wrap?
No,
No,
I didn't.
not at
There you
all.
go.
Nah.
Not at all. Like, I don't understand some mindset was like, if the owner give you permission, why not go forward and go through
Yep.
with it?
That blows my mind.
That blows my mind
Blows
too.
my mind.
So he won me over. You won my neighbors over. Remember that CC?
Oh man, I killed that car.
That one-
that was an impressive repair.
Yeah. It was like some football player went boom.
Body
Sacked
line
it, yep.
through it. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Oh, good one.
fuel tanks on motorcycle. This guy's a master at it. But
I've done refrigerator before, washer, dishwasher. It's just a dent.
it's just a dent.
When did you get started with this?
So I've been doing it for 7 years, and unfortunately, I cannot say the company that
Yeah,
trained me.
Just a Dent started when?
So August 2019 is when I started Just a Dent, right?
Okay, so about
been-
going on 2 years,
it'll
year
be
and a half?
Yep, year and a half right now. Be 2 years on my own.
Where's your shop?
Off of Rayford and Sawdust on the Feeder Road.
Your
Address.
shop looks pretty nice.
Bro, you know what? It's inside Tent World.
Yeah, it's inside Tent World. You can also Google Maps. I'm all over it. So that's all you have to do, man.
Give everybody your phone number.
Ooh. So the number is 936-207-3774.
Now, is that a cell phone or an office line?
Cell phone and office.
Nice.
So, that's Scott is my estimator, and that was his.
So they can text.
Yeah, text.
How's the estimation process go?
It's pretty easy. You can either shoot a text and be like, hey, can I get a free estimate? We give you a free estimate through text message. If we need to see it in person, we'll just ask you to come to the shop and then, go
Is it
from there.
just you, or is it you? You said Scott.
Yeah, so
and-
Scott's my estimator and the guy that schedules everything. I recently just got too busy to be able to handle everything on my own. So now I hired a new guy so we can grow the business a little bit more. So it's slow with both of us, but it's too busy just by myself, right?
So listening to you talk right now, some of this stuff sounds and even watching your video, some of it seems very carefully plotted, having to find new ways to get to certain spots. Some people might have earned a lot of trust in you over the last year and a half, especially with the quality of work that you do. What is that like, training somebody else to take on some of that work?
So I haven't really trained somebody to do the job himself. I hired him for a specific role, right?
Okay.
So his role, he's a former estimator at a body shop. So
Okay.
I'm trying to build a dent shop, right? I'm trying to be the stop before the body shop, because a body shop should be more of the surgeries and like the broken arms of the car, right? I'm trying to build in a walk-in clinic to your car to get your dents fixed.
He's the
you know,
urgent
like
care.
the same day repair,
There you
right?
go.
I like it.
So it's a different mindset, a different game, right? Because you have a lot of PDR guys that are mobile. They'll come to you, but I want accountability. I want you to know I am the guy. You come in, I'll take care of it. I'm always there, and I will kill it for you, right? I am your local dent shop, not the body shop.
So I love that. I got through all of that is I am the guy, and I love and everybody loves your quality of work.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do, because you're growing, and it seems like you're growing quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and I see why. So when you do hire on other employees to start pulling out dents, how do you expect that to go?
Ooh, that's a tough one, because I'm my own worst critic, right? So when I finish a job, man, everyone's like, "Oh man, that looks great," but if I see a minor imperfection, I'm still trying to chase that little imperfection. But I've been my eyes see different, right? Like I can see texture on top of texture on top of texture of things, right? So I could only just hope that I can find someone with the same passion and drive, because it's what I do is an art. It's not just
Yeah.
just going in it and just fixing it. It's literally, I have my paintbrushes and my whatever. My canvas is my car and my paintbrushes are my tools.
I
right?
feel you. I can relate to that. I love that.
So that's the best way I can put that into an analogy of what I do. So what I'm doing, I'm a portrait drawer, right? So I look at one side of the car where it looks perfect, say on the right side, and then on the left side it's damaged. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mimic it and match it so then it looks identical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I feel you.
Yeah.
Because and not a lot of people in the industry can do that, you know what I mean? Or they're lazy to do that, you know what I mean? They like to get you in and out, get your money, move on to the
Yeah.
next client. So I can I appreciate the type of work you do, and it's very, very hard to come across those type of people in the industry. Because for myself personally, I can relate to what you're saying. When a car come in from another shop and I look at it, they're repairing a wire, they'll just put butt connectors on there. You know what I mean? I was like, what kind of crap is this? You know what I mean? Why don't you just repair the wire correctly, put a heat shrink in there, solder the wire, put it back in, heat shrink it, make it look good. Then after that, put the correct tape on it and put wire loom back in it. Make it look original, like it's never been repaired before.
It's the extra 30 seconds it really takes to give that wow effect, right?
Yes.
Because the key is the wow effect. That's how you win the people over. That's how you get the good reviews and stuff, is taking the extra 30 seconds to just blow your mind. Even just wiping down the panel that you worked on so there's no smudge marks on it. Just going the extra step of just treat it how you want it to be treated, right? And it's just the key, man. It's literally just the key.
Yeah, I've seen some amazing work you do with cars that's been hail damaged. That you can definitely knock that out the park too. You know what I mean? Hail damaged car.
Yeah, I lived in Colorado for a year chasing hail cars.
Don't just take my word for it, guys. Go check his webpage out. Go check his social media. He'll show you a before and after picture, hail damage, any type of damage. Like you said, it's just a dent. If you're looking for a PDR guy, dealership, Nissan, Honda, all you guys out there that's looking for a nice PDR guy that really loves his craft, and not just another person around the block that's some shade tree, that so cheap, quick in and out. Man, you're looking for quality. Come, reach out to Just the Dent, because this is the guy. He reminds me exactly of Marcos from Douglas Painted Body. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the exact same way.
I like Marcos a lot, man. He's
Yeah.
a genuine, very genuine dude. And
Very genuine.
I like genuine people, man. Like that's the kind of circle I like to hang out with.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
were just talking about circles.
Yeah.
So you obviously do a really good job marketing yourself as well, and I would assume that a large number of your business comes from referrals due to that wow factor. And is that
Okay.
true? No.
Yeah. So I don't know how I did what I did and how I get a lot of work. It's just kind of just happened, right? But I do like to listen. I do like to talk, and I'm always picking people's minds. And I will say, Google Ads kills it for me.
Yeah.
Right? So I used to spend a lot of money on like Facebook ads, and so Facebook and Instagram connected together, and so on and so forth. But the problem is like when you do Facebook, people ask a lot of questions, right? And they don't really know what you want, so now you're trying to convince them, right? Where like Google
They're
is someone's
searching for
searching
it.
for a purpose, right? So I took a lot of my revenue off of that, and I use it for subliminal messaging now, right? My Google and Instagram to like friendly remind you, get some followers here and there, so I constantly do stories and stuff. But a lot of my money goes to Google Ads as to produce revenue. That's where most of my revenue is.
What's the
Who
percentage
puts-
you put for marketing?
So I probably spend about $750 a month on Google Ads. I was doing 500, and I was still making a good chunk of change. But I wanted to test it out, so I was actually at 900. And then I was watching the growth of it, and I saw that the growth was only like 100 clicks. So I dumped it down to 750. I'm trying to find that sweet spot, right?
Yeah.
Where my profit margin hitting that same number, so then I'm making the most revenue that I can, right? So now I'm down to, I just put it down to 750, and I'm gonna keep track of that for a couple months and then see what happens from there.
Okay.
I like it.
I like that.
And then like I'll throw $100 into Instagram, Facebook every once in a while, just like some cool pictures, just like I said, the subliminal messaging.
Are you
Oh.
taking the pictures yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I do everything myself. The only thing that I don't do is my website and SEO work. Bold Hello, that's Bobby. Like I use her, and she's great and amazing, and she kills it, man. She made my website. And,
Bobby?
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby.
Yeah, she's from Michigan too.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to introduce
Yeah.
me. Hey, that's Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went home
gotta
last.
stick
I know I
together.
went home last week, right? Oh my goodness! I was like, man, I
It's
was dreading to
cold.
come back.
It's
Yo,
cold.
I was like, damn, my toes about to fall
Yeah.
off. My toes about to fall off.
Dude, I usually
Seriously.
fly up there in March because that's when my birthday is,
Mm-hmm.
and tickets are like $90 for round trip. But last time I flew up there, it was negative 17 degrees, and I was like, I am not doing this again. It was 62 here in the Woodlands where I was
know,
at, and
I
then
know.
negative 17 when I flew in.
I dread the winter. You know what I mean? I dread the winter. I was like, man, I sit in my car, and I prepare myself mentally.
Yes.
I'll probably be inside my car for 30 minutes. Mentally prepare myself. All right, I need to get out there and go to work. I need to go out there and go to work. I need to go out there. Nope, it's way too comfortable here.
Yeah.
It's just like taking a hot shower. It's like, man, I don't want to
Oh,
leave
I
the
don't want
shower.
to get out of it.
Yeah,
It's too
I wanna
cold.
stay
As
in
soon
the
as I
shower.
get out,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get back in.
15 more minutes.
Man, what part of Michigan you from?
Ooh. So this is the camera that's looking at me?
Yes.
Okay, so this looks like Michigan right here, right? This is how you know you're a true Michigander. Is like you ask someone from Michigan, they go, right? Dead smack in the middle. Little town with two stoplights. Population is 2,000 people. Graduation class was 100 and maybe 10. Super small. Everyone knows each other, man. Like Main Street was like a mile long, right?
Main Street.
So coming from a small town and coming down here and then building this company for yourself, that's, again, a large success. I mean, 56 reviews on Google, 5 stars all the way across the board. I mean,
Year and a half.
Year and a half. I mean, it's a lot of growth in a year and a half.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you've done so well. So 3 things that you can contribute that to.
Don't be scared of change.
Okay.
Right? I'll always embrace the change. Know the sacrifices you make, they do come forward in fruition. It just takes time. And honestly, run with your heart too, right? Like if you know that's something you want, then do it, right? And just don't lose faith in who you are, right? Just keep working for it.
Do you feel like you're the same person from the beginning you started the business to how you are now?
No. I'll never say any of that, right? Because life is growth. If I was the same person, then I'd be stagnant. I'm not here to be stagnant. I'm here to grow, right? So I'm always learning and growing to be the better me, right? So same person.
Do you feel like you lost some people along the way?
Oh yeah, most definitely that happens.
For the better, for the good.
Yeah.
For the worse, for the good.
It's never that. It's always growth.
It's always growth.
It's always growth. It's not a negative to positive thing. It's a growth thing, right?
Yeah.
Because if I was to think of it as a negative light, then I'd be dwelling in it. And I'm not here to dwell. I'm here to grow.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you point that out because how I see it is this. I feel like, man, I feel like my weakness, and knowing your weakness, you got to change it. You know what I mean? And you won't know your weakness until you look outside everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is he doing that's different from me? You know, why is he growing and I'm not? I'm stagnant.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at like, you know what? I'm too nice, man. I like to change, but I feel like, man, I need to make sure that I at least bring my friends up too, right?
Yeah.
But when trying to bring them up actually slows the process of your growth down. You know what I mean?
Can.
And
It can.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah. But if they're not trying to move, you know what I mean? What is that, man?
So the nice that you're talking about is the growth of your surrounding people, not the growth of your business. Mm-hmm. Because like for me, I'm too nice in my business where I'll give people discounts because like I know how quick I can do it because I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
But that's why I had to hire someone else to be able to hold that foot down and like make us money to show the value because I'm too nice. I'd be like, oh yeah, no man, I'll give you a discount.
No, that's not the nice. I'm talking about like the growth and say you have a friend that's in a business too, but the thing is they're with you to say hey help me out with this. You know what I mean? Help me out with this.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
But the more advice you give them, the more you're trying to help them get to where you're at. You know what I mean? If you're first base, and you're about to go to second, but they're still not at first base yet. You're waiting for them to get to first base before you move to second, or you're trying to move to second together. You know what I mean? I see that's my weakness. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna show you, but the thing is, I realize I can't wait here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love to help people, but at the same time, I can't slow that
Hey,
process out.
you know my last name?
What's your last name? Chang?
Homer. What does Homer do?
You tell me.
His homers. You don't have to worry about first base. Let's go. Let's run through.
Okay, Homer. There you go. Just a Dent hitting it out of the park every single time because it's just a Dent.
And I like what you said, man. And it's important to recognize some areas in which you could use a little bit of help in. I mean, that goes back to the importance of delegating. And because I'm the same way in my business. Sometimes I give a lot of discounts, and but sometimes you have to get somebody to help keep that in check.
Yeah.
Because it is. You're right. It's about growth, and it doesn't always have to be a negative or positive. And I think that's key for a lot of our viewers and a lot of entrepreneurs to remember. And back to what you said, it's also key to not compare yourself to the growth of others. It's comparing yourself to the growth of yourself and comparing yourself to your own heart and your own success and your own actions.
I totally agree with you, Mr. Real OC.
I remember I was talking to you not too long ago, and we were standing outside of your shop, and I was talking about how like I'll talk to some other PDR guys and stuff, and I see they tried to mimic, right? But people can't mimic who you are, right? No matter how hard they try or they try to like build your brain. How many PDR guys have tried to start a PDR business and have been successful to an extent, right? To the eyes of themselves, right? But that's because I came up with the idea. I came up with the plan. And even though I tell somebody that, doesn't mean they can capitalize on it or jump on it and make it work because that's not, they don't think about that all the time. I think about it all the time. They just like the idea, right?
They do. You're right. And I mean, so I don't know if you know what my company's the OC Wellness, and OC stands for Original Captain. So
Hold on. Do you even know what he does?
I've seen a little bit of your videos of like your gym where you're over there working out.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but that's your company. But the one thing I like about you is this, okay? If you ever notice him, the way he dresses himself,
He looks good in a polo.
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. He owns a health and wellness, fitness, get cut, get ripped, big muscle guy.
Get out of
dressed up,
pain too, man.
Wolverine. If you're looking for, you can play the next Wolverine. That's all I know. But I'm gonna tell you something. The way he wears clothes, he never show off what his package is. You know what I mean? He's like, he's cut, and I'm not saying that. Hey, no homo. I'm not saying you're a good-looking man, but he covers himself out very well. You know what I mean? He doesn't show what he has, his package. When you
That's why he wears
when
the
he took
large
his
shirt.
shirt off
Yeah,
today,
that's why he wears the large shirt, right?
Yeah, that's why
He doesn't wanna
that's
flex
why-
it.
Yo, when he took his shirt off today, I see our producer.
Look, man.
You
Made
hey,
his eyes better. Oh.
you got some muscle. All right.
I want to go to two
You got more than
things.
just
One, you
muscle.
said, the one thing I like about you. So I'm going to talk to you about that later. He only likes one thing. The one thing I like about you, that's the
come
one
on.
thing. But what I like, so you were talking about everybody being an original, man.
Yeah.
So I relate to that. Each
true.
person is their own.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that are going to see your success and they're going to try to mimic it.
Yeah.
They are. And they're going to try to mimic what you do.
Yeah.
But you are who you are. There's nobody, I don't care. I've said it 100 times. If you're an identical twin, it still means you're different, man.
Yeah.
No one's good. You're not going to be able to mimic each other 100%.
Truth.
And if you have a heart and you have a passion for something,
It shows.
it shows.
It shows, especially when you talk about it.
Yeah.
And you perform and you kill it.
Did you always have that?
Have what? Passion and drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I've been playing sports my whole life. Did college soccer up to even to Call of Duty. I was ranked like 7K in the world in search and destroy on GBs and ghosts.
7,000 out of how many?
Man, I had friends that are ranked like 300K that I would be playing with. So it doesn't whenever I'm in.
300,000. What's the percentage is that?
Jeez, I don't know. Come on now.
That's
I don't
pretty-
think any of us are
That's
math wizards here.
that's a pretty man. You're pretty good.
I'll call on our producer for a little help with that.
And that's me playing with lower, in a sense, lower ranked people, and then playing at the same time, right? And then losing, but that was just playing around, man. Just getting there. Just honestly, everything's about a grind. The more time you put into it, the better you get, right?
Yeah.
It comes down to how much time do you want to put into it, right? Because you have your average person that's like, oh yeah, this is my job, cool. Then they hit that line, right? But then if you stay extra 30 minutes later and you push and learn more, now you're a little bit better than the average person. And all it took was 30 minutes, right? But how many people want to just put the extra 30 minutes in to learn a little bit something more?
Not just only that, I remember, I think sometime last year, what sets you apart is this, and I'm pretty sure all the other entrepreneurs that's out there could relate to, those who are like hustler, you know what I mean, that grind. Yeah, no matter how sick you are, you still go to work. You know what I mean? There's no day off.
No
you know what I mean?
excuses.
There's no excuse. I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to make it. You know what I mean? This sickness will go away. You know what I mean? But when I take time away, because who hit that upon that? Oh, it was our meeting. He said, you can't create time. You have to make time.
Make time, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you being sick is no excuse, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
find that.
I want to high five on that too.
How about you, Dent?
I'm all about that. Yeah, come on.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. See that?
I'm
Not
all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, because time's gonna keep going no matter what.
Always.
So
Yeah.
it's up to you to be able to delegate your time. How far do you want to go with your time?
Exactly. I love it. Hey, do you know about you're ready you're in for the Wheel of Death tonight, yeah?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
That's right.
Every
I'm a yes
entrepreneur
man.
takes risk, okay? And they do not fear anything.
Hun, so I'm a time relevant person. What time is the Wheel of Death at, so then I can prepare myself?
The Wheel of Death is going to come up here in just a few minutes. Everybody, Levon, this has been awesome. I have been enjoying the smiling
I've been
face, and
enjoying it
I'm ready
too.
to see some fear. Here we go. We'll be right back. YPC.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 936 539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? An original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Cobion, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original. Hey, everybody, it's YPC. Here we are with
I'm not
just
eating.
a Dent. We're all but
I am not eating.
Whatever. So here's the deal, everybody. Last week, I decided that YPC had a line on air. So if you didn't watch last week to figure out what that line was,
That
go
was a
back.
breach of contract.
It's been drawn. So no matter who it lands on, if it lands on Son, regardless, I'm gonna have to eat twice. We have enough grasshoppers, crickets, and beetles to go around, and we are doing trivia.
Oh no. I automatically lose. Just give me the cricket, whatever.
Really?
You don't know.
Hey, if he does that, you're doing it fail.
Let's find
done.
out. All right. Am I eating alone, or is my co-host going to join me?
You should even put my name on there.
Woo!
You
My
should even put my name on
co-host
there.
might join me. All right. We all might eat. This will be fun.
Do I stand up for this?
No, you're fine, you're fine. Only if you feel the need
The
to.
pressure's on.
And we are playing for the grasshopper.
Show them the grasshopper.
It's just a little grasshopper.
Doesn't matter.
It's just
If you
a
guys
little
watched the last two
grasshopper.
episodes and you see me eat a cockroach,
You didn't eat a cockroach.
I did. It was a cockroach. Oh, it was a beetle. It
You
was a
ate
beetle.
a beetle.
If you see
And
me,
he freaked out.
that beetle was the size of a water buffalo.
It's just a little grasshopper.
That's yours.
Hello.
Ain't nobody want to touch
I'll
your
eat that
hands.
one.
Eat it off your
I'll put it
hands.
right here.
All right.
Move that up.
Oh, sorry. I'll sit back down.
Sit down. He's standing up. He's ready for this.
He's ready.
Okay. All right. Okay. It is time
I
for you to
can't
pick a
eat
category, and our gracious producer is going to
All right.
be the non-biased.
So there's 5 categories total. You just pick one, okay?
Okay.
There's movies, music, television, sports, and pop culture.
Jeez. Man, I want to do sports, but I don't want to mess it up because like I like sports, but if I get it wrong,
This
might
is
get
80s,
soccer.
90s trivia.
Yeah, you
just
might
so
get
you
soccer.
know.
You know a lot about soccer?
I just played it. I was
Okay.
good at it. Well, wait, give me the 5 choices again.
Movies, music, television, sports, and pop culture.
Let's go
You want to repeat
television.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting if you get this one.
Ah.
This is.
I don't watch TV at all.
Yeah, I think all 3 of y'all are gonna be eating.
No,
Yes.
no, do not say all 3. I'm not in this.
Yeah, you are.
No, he's gonna eat it anyway.
I'm eating twice regardless. So are you.
You got picked,
You're eating
son.
once.
You need to figure out your priorities,
You know
son.
what? I'm like
You
every
just gotta
time. There's
do
so
it.
much.
Are you here?
There's so much
Son,
tension in
Son,
here.
are you sitting
All right.
in here? Are you a part of this? You're doing it.
Every entrepreneur needs to take risk, but me. Sean's the guy who doesn't believe he needs permits or anything. He's just like, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just here, you know, like.
That's messed up.
All right, guys.
We have a show.
Here's the
These are
question.
rules.
Here's the question. What 80s police procedural followed the life of two women NYPD detectives? What 80s police procedural followed the life of two women NYPD detectives?
Stop. If we're all gonna do this together, can we help them out?
No.
No,
we
that's
can't. It's left up to the guests.
yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So just, so just
Stop
name a
it.
show.
I literally.
Stop.
Well,
Stop.
hey,
Stop.
you got to name a show.
No,
Just name
let
a
me
show.
help him out.
No.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! That's messed up. Think. There's no time limit.
What happened to the time
Repeat
limit?
that question again.
No,
Slowly.
he knows what the question is.
What,
I just want to
NYPD?
be like, yeah, NYPD.
Don't
That's all I want
touch
to
me.
say. Like New York, like that's the only TV show that I can think of.
All right, you're incorrect.
Cool.
It's Cagney and Lacey.
Ain't nobody's gonna get that. That's messed up.
Hey man, I told you what you guys need to do is
Trick question.
get better questions and give it multiple
I
choice.
did it on purpose. Like I literally was trying
That's
to pick
messed
the
up.
You wanted to eat
All
the
right,
bug.
so let's go eat some bugs.
Okay, here. Son, put your hand. I'm going to put yours right here. There
Oh
you go.
my goodness!
Here, come take one.
Freaking hate bugs.
Oh,
Oh,
I need
we got
one
two.
more. I need this one. This one's mine. I have to eat two of them out of
No, I
respect.
thought
Why don't you go
twice.
ahead and
I'll kick it off.
start closing the show? Or
Hold on, before we close the show,
We're going to
Levon.
eat these
no,
real
no,
quick.
Levon, tell them your company name, your phone number, your social media again.
Okay, boys and girls. My name is Levon Homer, LEVON HOMER. I am the owner and the technician of Just a Dent. Right here. Bam, bam.
Quack, quack.
I do paintless dent repair. And my Facebook is facebook.com/justadent. Instagram @justadent. Website justadent.com. I will take care of all your paintless dent repair needs. Motorcycles to cars to any vehicle. Just give me a shout out. Number is 936-207-3774.
Levon, go ahead and eat your grasshopper.
Is this made in the U.S.? Oh my goodness, that crunch.
There's no flavor. You're good. Mm-hmm. What does everyone say? Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Come on, son.
Son, just eat it.
Every entrepreneur needs to
Hey,
test risks on.
it's just a bug.
It's just a bug.
There you go. There you
I
go.
like how he's using the paper.
I know, he did that last time.
Okay,
He's like, I don't want to touch it.
if I'm gonna eat it, I just want complete
Eat
silence,
crawfish?
please.
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
we're gonna give you complete silence.
You eat crawfish at all?
Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
I'm just gonna swallow it.
Don't get it stuck in your braces.
Yeah, and it might get
It's stuck in there
get
forever.
stuck. You might be tasting it all night. What are you doing?
Anyone CPR certified over here?
I am, yeah.
All right.
That's pretty challenging right there. All right.
Did
Show me the tongue.
you swallow it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, everybody. That's YPC Young Professionals of Conroe with Levon Homer with Just a Dent, San Chang, Taylor Kobion. Everybody go to YPC 936
Oh, man, I almost
everywhere.
choked
Go
on
to Just
it.
a Dent everywhere. Give us a thumbs up, a like, and a follow.
Sorry about that,
300
guys.
likes,
Sorry about
and
that.
you get Dick, our producer, doing this show, and
Just a
300
Dent.
likes, and you get to see the
300
rubber
likes.
ducky. Everybody, YPC, thanks. Woo! Good night.